So this is policy cutoff week. What does that mean?
You know, as bills make their way through legislative session, there are different deadlines that we listen to and watch because we have to be able to take bills through committees and then before they can get to the floor of the House. And this week is a week where the bills that have not made it through the committee are probably not going to continue through the process. So for some people, it's a very difficult week because they realize their bills are not making it through. And for others, people are relieved that their bill has made it through the next stage of the process. However, I feel like it's still a week where we shouldn't lose hope. This is the first year of the biennium. And what that means, the 2-year biennium, it means that if the bill has been introduced, it can still be brought forward next year and can be worked on through the interim. That's the time between the end of one session and the beginning of the next. So I'm excited because I think we passed some really great policies. The goals of this session was for COVID recovery, economic recovery, COVID response, and racial justice. And I think that we have some really amazing policies that have been coming forward through all of our committees.
As chair of a committee, what does that mean, the cutoff week?
Yeah, so this is the first year that I've been chair. So I've just completed my first semester because this is one of the milestones that is important for a chair to keep bills present, moving, and voted on through their committee. So it's been really exciting, and it's been a real privilege and an honor to work in the space of college and workforce development, which is my committee. What we heard this year in my committee so far is that wraparound services, these are services that help students support their learning, is very important, from the behavioral health standpoint to food security to housing, and to basically giving them some opportunities to continue their education. So many people have stopped going to college because they have to go to work in order to pay for basic needs. And so we really heard some really great testimony. We also heard from students. I would meet with students and with colleges and institutions and with organizations that were worried about the future of work, the economic recovery. One of my bills that I'm really excited about is based off of a mental health counselor task force that happened a couple of years ago. And they had some really great guidance. And we have heard consistently that support for mental health and behavioral health is a real priority for students, for educators, and for people in our community. And when we think about racial justice and we think about police accountability and community mental health, we need providers, and we just don't have the workforce in our state. So building that workforce is important. So this bill is 1468, and it is a bill that provides 8 pilot projects for community technical colleges to be able to expand their mental health services on campus and also partner with community mental health providers. So I'm really excited it made it through my committee, and it's going through the next stage of the process, but we still need to continue to advocate. I have another bill that is on COVID-19 privacy. There's a lot of digital apps and mobile apps that are being developed by companies, by government, and people have a little bit of mistrust about government and big tech holding some of their data. So this bill simply provides some reassurance that your information is only used for public health purposes, even if you work at a warehouse or another company or a school, and they collect that information, that you have to consent to it being used in any other way, and that it's transparent to you as to who exactly has it and what they'll do with it. And in fact, after 30 days, it has to be destroyed. This bill only is out till 2022, but I'm hopeful that as vaccinations are growing, we won't need a lot of mobile apps, but until we do, we need to be able to know that we're socially distant, that we're keeping safe. We need to use every tool at our disposal so that we can reopen our economy and get back to our new normal of our lives.